Okay, so this is how the relationship between Maintner and Marcy. Similarly, you are having the relationship between Maintner, Marcy, and Marty. Marty is having one extra field called a storage location. Like in a particular plant, what is a storage location? Like at one place, you can have the multiple storage location, correct? In a Kolkata plant, you can have the storage location in Havara, in some another place, in some another place, like that. Okay, so one material and plant can have the multiple storage location, right? So laptop in Kolkata can be stored in some Havara, let's suppose, and let's suppose I don't know the exact place of you know uh, I'm just going to use the Pune because I know about the Pune, or Delhi I can use. Okay, so in Delhi you are having Dwarka, right? A storage location. You can have the Gajipur, you can have the Anand Vihar, so something like that in different storage locations. So here also you are having the 1:n relationship, right? Here also, here is 1:n relationship between Mara and Marcy, and here also you are having 1:n relationship. That is the cardinality between Mara and Marcy in 1:10, and Marcy to Marty is 1:10. Anand Vihar or maybe Rohini also I can write. So similarly, for one material at one location can have the different storage location. Similarly, mouse in Pune can have the different storage location. Let us suppose in Pune, Hinjewadi, right? My plant location, the storage location is in Hinjewadi. Similarly, the mouse Pune can be there in Wagholi, right? Or Kharadi, something like that. Okay. So this is the relationship. Now let's go and we will write the query. Now you are able to understand the relationship. So material and MTAT I'm going to select from the which table? I'm going to select from the Mara table. So you can use the Mara, this value, this tilde sign you can use to just tell that you are going to fetch the material from the Mara table. Similarly, the material type you are going to fetch from the Mara table. Again, you are going to fetch the, now let's take the data from the Marcy table. Okay, so from the Marcy table you are going to fetch the Vox. Okay, from give the Marcy over here, and that's Vox is fine from the Marcy table, that's fine. And from the Mardy table, okay, you can fetch the storage location, right? LGOYT, LGOYT from. So this is the field you are going to fetch from the different table. You have to specify the table over here. So from which table you are going to fetch? From Mara table. You are going to put the inner join on what? You are going to put the inner join on the Marcy table. On which condition? So Mara Maintner should be equal to the Marcy Maintner, right? And see here, inner join Mara and Marcy, I have put the two inner join, single inner join between two table. Again, the another inner join I want to put, so simply you have to write over here. So simply again you will have to write like this. Again, the second inner join Marty, because Mara and Marcy already I have done. Now between Marcy and Marty I am going to put. So after this on condition, again you will have to write this inner join, then give the Marty, give the on, then Marcy tilde matnr equals then Marty and matnr. That's it. Similarly, if you have some more than 6 tables, 7 tables, so similarly you can keep on writing like this, inner join, right? Inner join. Let's suppose if you have some BBAK table, right? BBAK table on. So what you can do, Mara, right? Mara Maintner should be equal to the BBAK. I think in BBAP the Maintner will be there. Okay, for the item field. So for the BBAP, Mara Maintner should be equal to BBAP Maintner. Okay, so like that you can keep on doing. Okay, you can keep on doing like this. Okay, so EKPU also you can use. Suppose I don't know like the data is there or not, you know. So just I'm trying to show you how you can use. So you can use more than, you know, Mara Matner equals to EKPO Matner. Okay, so like that you can use, and you can put this all this data together, you can put into table and at the rate data, and you don't have to bother about to declare over here one structure and then put the data. It's so simple now. Okay, so don't give the space. Okay, full stop. So now pt printer and check the syntax. Now some error is there, it is telling already declared. I will give some different name. Okay, and it is telling table length max is used, read the long text. Okay, so you see here it is giving some warning. If you want to understand more detail about this warning, you will click on this I button. Click on this I button, you will see the documentation over here, what it is actually trying to tell. Database feature are functional enhancement in OpenSQL that are no longer implemented on all databases. Okay, this is why this warning is produced. The class CL ABAP default DB features makes it possible to query whether the database on the system support this feature. Okay, so what it is telling actually, this OpenSQL feature is not going to work on all the database. Okay, so this warning is telling just check like whether it's you know going to work on or whatever the database you have used for that, it is going to work or not, something like that. Okay, we don't have to go into this, it is not required. Okay, we can ignore that warning, activate this one, because for the most of the database this new OpenSQL, it is there, it works. Okay, come over here, press F8, press F6, and you can see that come over here into this IT underscore table and literacy 330 records we got, right? You can see kind of 330 records you got, material number, mtat, works, and a storage location. All right, you got satisfying all those criteria, right? So if you want to fetch some data from, I'm just going to comment this one, this is not required now. Okay, if you want to fetch the data from VBAP also, if you want to just check like what is the item number from this VBAP is there, what you can do that you can give the VBAP. Okay, and you can give the field name from the VBAP, right? So maybe I think here VBAP, right? VBAP, I think Posner is a field, or you can just go to the AC16 and there VBAP we can see, right? So item type, suppose if I want to get the sales document number for that particular material, see the material number is there, right? So for that material number, if you want to get the sales document, okay, so I'm just going to use this VBELN, technical field name we have to use, right? VBELN. And then for the EKPO, I want to use something like EKPO, EBELN, right? In EKPO, we are having the field called purchasing document. If you want to see for that particular material in which purchasing document it belongs to, check the syntax, leave that and put the cursor, press F8, press F5, and come over here, double click on this IT underscore table, and here you can see the VBELN. It is coming, it is telling, the system is telling this particular material number, is there in this VBELN, this is there in this. So these are the different sales document in which this material number is there, right? The material type, right? So all this information you can see, and you can realize how powerful it is in a single go. Suppose if you have to extract the data
Pankaj,
from the yes, right?
you have not passed with that on condition. Is it okay? On
If you don't
condition.
pass, if you don't pass the on condition, then how the system will put the inner join, right? How the system will decide
So,
here, suppose.
means
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, Alexa condition.
Your voice is breaking. um yes, your voice is breaking. After this class, you just call me, and whatever you have doubt, we can discuss together. Okay, I'm not able to hear your voice. Fine, let's activate it. And this is how you can do. Now suppose if you want to, use the left outer join, that also you can do. Earlier also it was possible, the left outer join. Okay, left outer join, I'm going to use this BBAP with the BBAP left outer join with this EKPO. Okay, so here you have to use the now. So whatever, that if suppose here you just check the syntax now, and that's fine, it looks good. And if you want to use the left outer join, whatever the condition you have given over here, you can see the Mara Matner should be equal to EKPO Matner. So what the system will do, whatever, whatever the data in the Mara is there, all based upon all that data, it will get the data from the Mara also, and it will get the data from EKPO also, but the all the data from the Mara it will fetch. That's the meaning of left outer join, right? If we're going to put the left outer join from Mara and EKPO, it will get the data, all the data from Mara, and it will get only the masked data from the EKPO. Let's check the syntax, activate it, put the breakpoint and press F8, press F6 and come over here, and let's see how the value is there. IT underscore table 341, right? So what it will do, because already we have also used, we have already used another inner join, that's why you are not able to see the condition. But I will show you. Press F8, press F8. Instead of using here, let it be like this only, inner join, and I will make it little simple now, so that you will be able to realize the difference. Copy this one, comment this inner join you have seen. Now let's see in the different, query directly. Remove all this inner join now. Instead of this many inner join, I will put only a single outer join, just in order to show you the difference between left outer join and, okay, like this. So what it will do, it will get all the data from the Mara table, okay, and it will get the Marcy only that data which is going to match. That means suppose if we're going to put the join on Mara and Marcy, so what it will do, left outer join, if suppose if we're going to put, it will get all the data. Let's suppose mtart is something roh or something here 0101, right? It's not real time data, just for showing you. And we're going to just put the left outer join on this Mara, left outer join on this Mara and Marcy, then based upon what condition, based upon this material number. So from left hand side it will get all the data. Let's suppose one more field is there over here. Let's for example, you are having some wire kind of material, you are having wire, this wire is not here, this wire is not here in this Marcy. So if we're going to put the join condition on Mara and Marcy, it will, and you are going to fetch, let's suppose all the field from Mara, we're going to fetch, it will come like this, all the data from here. And here you are having the plant. So okay, copy this, paste it, and here the laptop 3 times it is coming, right? So here, also the laptop is going to show you 3 times. Okay, so just remove this one and control D, laptop 3 times will come, because the plant is 3 times over here. And come over here, copy this one, paste it over here, right? So it will come like this. Again, this mouse and var. So first let me put this mouse will come, And then this, for this mouse, just paste it over here. So 2 times mouse will also come. And the wire, let's suppose this is FEIT and 02 or something like that. Okay, so copy this one, paste it over here. Because mouse is not over here, it does not bother. Okay, it will not bother, it will get all the data from the Mara table. And if mouse is not there, that's not a problem because it's left outer join. If it would be inner join, this wire would have not been considered. It will consider only, you know, the matching record. Laptop, mouse and wire is here, so only here laptop on mouse. So here it will come only laptop and mouse, wire will not come in inner join. In case of right outer join, everything will be considered from the right, and whatever the matching is there in the left, that only is going to come. So whatever in right is here, this is here, so everything from here it will come, right? Matner and plant. So you are having the laptop, so all these 3 laptop will come over here, it's already there. uh, because all this laptop is here in the right, so corresponding MTAT will be also considered from the Mara, it is fine. The MBR search also will be considered, right? For this laptop, one is there, so 111 will be there. And the plant Kolkata, Pune, Delhi, so Kolkata, Pune, Delhi will be there. Now for the mouse, right? So mouse is also 2 times, 2 times it is there, so it is there 2 times, right? And for the mouse, you can see ROH and 1 is there, so ROH and 1 2 times it is coming. Now for the mouse, you can see here that Pune and Delhi, so Pune and Delhi it will be there, but there is nothing else there here, so it will be stopping here itself in the right outer join. So all the data from the right table, it is in a right outer join, it is going to take into priority. Okay, if you have some another data over here, some another, again it will come right outer join. If it is not match here, it will not consider from the Mara, it will consider from the Marsi. Okay, so this is the different types of join. Actually this is, I think already you might be knowing all these things. Let's go ahead and come over here, and Mara left outer join, Marsi, Mara Matner, Marsi Matner into table. This is fine. So this is how left outer join you can use. Okay, and activate this one, put the breakpoint, activate first, put the breakpoint, press F6, and you can come over here in this IT underscore table, IT underscore table, and you can see that the total record is how much? 2586. Why these many total records? In Mara you are having, right? How many total records you are having in Mara? You are having in Mara total records, right? 2576. And here how many it is coming? 2586, because 10 extra records in Marcy is there, right? So that 10 extra records that from the Marcy is coming. So all the material from the Mara table, and all the and whatever the material has been extended into different plants, that data is coming into this IT underscore tab. Go now, just go back, go here, and now left outer join you have seen. Similarly here, earlier this left outer join was not possible. Just a second, copy this one, copy. Earlier the right outer join was not possible, but now with the new syntax, it is new OpenSQL, it is possible. Okay, check the syntax, activate this one, activate this one. If you remove, if you remove the this right outer join, maybe it will give you the error. Okay, check the syntax. You can see the select list must be have a separating using comma. Why? Because I'm using the right outer join, because right outer join only supported in the new OpenSQL. So comma, and give the comma. Mara, all these things is fine. Check the syntax, but here you have to give again at the rate, right? Table at the rate data, and like this. Okay. Again, some problem is there. What is the problem? Into table, 2 times table. Check the syntax, activate this one, activate, and right outer join also. So all the data from, all the data from Marcy will be considered this time, and only the selected material from the Mara will be considered. Press F6, F, F8, press F6 once again, and click on this IT underscore table. Now come over here and you can see 113 is there only. That means all the data from Marcy is coming over here. Material, MTART and Vox. So MTART, right? So 113, because there is a relationship between Mara and Marcy is 113. So you know, you can go and see it will be there 113 records only, right? 113. If you check here, because Mara is the dependent table, right? Mara is the dependent table for the Marcy. So you can see only 113 records. So only whatever data will be there in the Mara, that only will be here in the Marcy table, right? So that's why, because I'm choosing here the right outer join, so all the data from Marcy is going to be considered first, and whatever the matching will be there in the Mara, that only is going to come, right? So that's why here you were able to see 113. Fine, it got activated now. So you have seen left outer join, right outer join. One more thing over here, uh, let me show you for the inner join. I will copy over here. In inner join, earlier it was not possible to put the multiple condition in the on. Okay, here now you can do. Now you can do here directly. You can put the multiple condition on. On a Mara hyphen Matner equal to Marcy, Marcy and the still sign, a Matner, and also, like, suppose if you want to get Mara specific MTRT equals, let's suppose if you want to get only the raw material. Okay, if you want to get the raw, you can do like this. It is possible. What it is telling, what is the problem? Okay, Mardi and all I have used over here. Remove this one, check the syntax now. Field list without not allowed project nesting. Okay, type table of Matner, Mara, Marcy, Mara, MATRT. Check the syntax. Field list without into. Okay, I'm not using here into. That's the problem. So we can use the into table at the rate data IT underscore tab. Check the syntax and now you can see there is no problem. So multiple and condition also you can apply. That is also possible. On, earlier it was not possible. You cannot do the and condition in the on clause. In the on clause, you could not put the this condition, extra condition. This is possible now. So now it is going to give only the ROH related record. Okay. Now it's going to give the ROH related record only. Okay. Run it and press F8, and it you can see here in this IT underscore tab. Now you are having the material type ROH, right? So this is how you can put the multiple condition, right? This is how you can put the multiple condition. Now suppose if you have to check the existing, or let me show you here, it's a right place to show you one more thing here. If you have, if you have to put the where condition, earlier also it was possible to put the where condition. For example, let us suppose if we're going to put the uh, uh, um, I'm going to copy this much. Okay, and I will just comment this. Okay, so I forgot to write the variant, different variant. Okay, so this was the another way. Fifth variant we have given, so maybe we can write this as sixth. This we can check it as a seventh variant, right? and here this we can understood as a 8th variant. Now the variant number 9th. Okay, now the variant number 9th we will see. Variant 9. Okay, come over here, pretty printer. And here what actually I'm trying to tell, earlier also it was possible to give the where condition. There was no problem. There was no problem where, suppose if you want to give the mtart something like this equal to you know, equal to, let's suppose if we're going to give the mtart. Okay, this is a parameter which I'm passing from the selection screen. So the parameter, you know how to declare parameters p underscore mtart, right? Type mtrt. So this I'm going to pass from the selection screen. Here this is my above variable, so you must have to give, because it's the open SQL, you must have to give at the rate, otherwise it will give you the error. Activate this one. Yeah, now what I'm trying to tell it over here, suppose if you want to use, you know, here if you want to use something like aggregate function, if you want to use that, if you want to use that, get only those, you know, get only those net weight. Okay, uh where, so this was possible, right? If you want to do like having, okay, and if you uh or suppose if you have, now this is fine. Now if you have ntgew net weight, sum of net weight, if you have like this, you know, sum of net weight is greater than some specified quantity, let's suppose ntgew, or just I'm going to hard code over here 0.1 or something like a 1, or give directly 1 over here, right? So here you can see it's giving you the error directly. In where clause you won't be able to give the aggregate function, right? Aggregate function, sum of the net weight, sum of the net weight, you just want to give greater than a 1. Okay, so here you can use a having clause. This having clause supports in the new OpenSQL aggregate function, you can use under the having clause. Okay, of course, because you are using the net aggregate function over here, you have to give the group by clause. Okay, I think here itself will have to give the group by first. Okay, group by, and this ntgw is there, so all the other field, so matner let's remove, there is no meaning then, right? mtrt and works, right? mtrt and works, we can choose it over here. Okay, uh mtrt and works, so group by this particular field you can keep it, so non-aggregate column, right? Non-aggregate column, so this ntgw, apart from this ntgw, whatever you are having, this is the non-aggregate mtrt and works, we are going to put into the non-aggregate column under the group by. So like that you will have to do. Pretty printer, check the syntax. Now there is no problem. If you don't give this group by, it will not work, right? It will not work. We have seen earlier also, right? You can see having is exist, sum is there, aggregate is there. Without group by, how it will work, right? You have to first group it. Activate this. This is semantical also, right? This is meaningful, correct? Without group by, if we're going to use the aggregate function, it should not work, right? There is no meaning actually. If we're going to select some another field also, right, we must have to give under this. So now if you see, it will work smoothly. Okay, it will work smoothly. So put the big point over here and activate this one, and then run it, and mtart it is asking, because I have given that parameter. I have not given anything because I'm not using that mtart anywhere. Press F6 and come over here, right, and press F6. You can see that your data nicely has come into this IT underscore tab. That's the power, you know. Only you have got those data which is greater than the sum of 1. Those data only you are getting over here. So just to make sure that whatever you are going to get, whether you are getting correctly or not, what you can do, you can also give the comma over here and get this value, right, get this value, so that you will be able to see that as total weight, this is the sum. And also that's fine, total weight it is okay. um yeah, it's fine. Now activate this, press F8 and press F6. Come over here into this IT underscore tab, double click over here, and you can see all the data is greater than 1, right, all the data is greater than 1. Only greater than 1 only you will be able to see, right. So here suppose if we're going to give 100, it will give you only the greater than 100. Okay, so you can see now the IT underscore tab, double click, and you can see only the 4 records which is greater than 100 it has come, right. Fine. So this you understood. You can also use the subquery inside a query. How to use that? For example, suppose this is a variant 9 and I'm going to show you the variant 10. A variant 10. Comment it. And what is my requirement? I want to select only those data for which plant exists. Okay, I want to get only those material number for which plant exists. So one thing is that you can use the inner join, right? You can use the inner join. That is one thing. Another thing what you can do, that remove all these things. Now it is not required. Material, I want to get only those material for which plant is there. So material, MATNR actually, and then plant uh, from sorry, yeah, I want to get only those material MATNR, Mara and MTART from Mara into table, right, at the rate and data IT underscore tab, right, where where plant is, right, where but the field, where the material is only exist in the plant table, where Martner in, you just gonna write select uh, select MATNR from Marcy. I think it should work. Let me check the syntax, and you can see there is no error. That means what it will do, it will first select, this is the subquery, this is known as the select subquery. So first it will fetch the data from the Marcy, okay, all the material which is there in the Marcy, that it will fetch and it will put into a temporary variable, temporary internal table. Okay, and here I am giving the material number, right. So here whatever you are going to give, the same you have to select over here. Okay, same you will have to select. So where Matner in, select material from the Marcy, and only those material which is coming from the Marcy, for that material it is going to fetch from the Mara table. It will not select any extra material. Okay, and if you want to display this one, CL demo output we can use. Earlier we have already written somewhere. Uh, we can use this one, copy this, and we can display the record, or we can even watch in the, okay, variant 10. We can look into the debugging also, right? Activate this one, activate. Some problem is there. Let us say it underscore Mara is unknown, it underscore tab I'm using over here. So just give the it underscore tab. Now activate, activate, and put the breakpoint. Okay, indentation is not working. I don't know why it's not working. Its setting is proper. Okay. Now I'll put the breakpoint over here, press F8, and you can see that this data I will not be able to see. The subquery data, the subquery data I will not be able to see. Okay. Press F6 and you can see the from Mara only you will get only those records which is present in the MARC table. So 103, only 103 unique material is present in the MARC table. Okay, you can verify also. You can, these are the only material which is present in the MARC table. That's why you are getting this. Okay, you can see. If you want to verify your result is correct or not, how you can do? How you will do it over here? That you can you can put the another select query, select distinct, right? Select distinct partner from MARC into table, right? At the rate data it underscore MARC, right? So distinct partner for MARC into this, I'm getting all these data, and I will put the loop, a loop at it underscore MARC into data wa underscore MARC end loop, and I will just read this one. I will just read this it underscore tab, right? Read it underscore tab. Uh, Actually, you have to give the table over here. Read table it underscore tab into a work area. So at runtime itself, I'm just going to use directly work area with key, right? matnr equal to wa underscore marc hyphen matnr, right? So all the records I'm going to check into this it underscore tab if it is present or not. If it is present, if size sub rc equals to 0, and if, then in this case I'm going to just write that uh, if all the material, if all the material is present, then it will be size sub rc. If any of the material is not present, right, any of the material is not present, then in that case I will just give that all the material does not exist, right? All the material from it underscore marc is not present in it underscore tab, and by this way we can just verify whatever I'm getting the result, whether it is coming or not. So like that we can verify. So actually it's already verified, we don't have to do all these things and all, just I'm showing you. Activate and put the breakpoint over here and press F8. Okay, press F6 here. In it underscore tab you got 103 material, right? And in it underscore marc also you will get 103 only. In it underscore marc also you get 103. So just to check whether all the material over here is the same as the material in it underscore marc is not, just I'm doing that particular code, and here we are having press F8 and press F8. You can see there is nothing, there is nothing, it is coming like that, it is not present or some, that means everything is present, right? If all the material was present, that's why you were able to, you were not able to see anything. You can comment once this and you can Once again you can check, press F8, press F8, 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 right? You can see this write statement is not at all executing. That means all the material in ITL and IT underscore marcy is present. So you have seen the subquery, how it's working beautifully. You don't have to write a different for all entry, right? What we used to do earlier, we used to write the for all entries. Now also you can use the for all entries. There is no problem. But if you know that you have the requirement something like this, you can do. One also more a very interesting thing I will show you. You can put the select query on the internal table also. Suppose this is your internal table, right? And you are having this Matner and mtart. Okay. So you can directly put the select a star from IT underscore tab, and you can put into another internal table, data into table at the rate data IT underscore test. Okay. Pretty Painter, check the syntax now, and some error it is telling. IT underscore tab, it is internal table projection view. Okay, you have to give at the rate over here into table. I need to check this one, but now putting the select query on internal table is also possible. We can from 7.52 onwards. NetWeaver in 7.40 it was not possible, but in 7.52 onwards we can put the select query on the internal table. Okay, select query on the internal table in SAP ABAP new open SQL. Okay, so select from iTab ABAP keyword documentation, it is there. 7.52 you can see here, and you can see some blog is also there. So this is a better place. And blog, if we're going to get some blog, their information will be correct, most of the time, 99.9% time, because the blogger do a lot of research, then they are going to, you can see here the select ID from this is your internal table, right? As numbers where ID equal to into table CL underscore, like that they are going to use. So let me try in the same way, copy this one and I will paste it over here. Control V, select ID. I'm using the select a star. So for this, but the star, I think also it should work. Let's go step by step. Matner, I want to check here. Matner and mtart is there. From at the rate I tab as numbers. Let me give some alias. I tab. Mm, okay, actually I have not given this into table clause. That was my problem, I was not given this into table clause. Otherwise select a star also it will work. Okay, check the syntax now and you can see it's working perfectly, right? So you can put the select query on internal table also. Isn't it amazing, right? It's I cannot think, at least in my dream also, that we can put the select query on internal table, right? But now this is possible from 7.52 onwards. Press F8 and press F6 and F6 you can put, and you can see only the material is there, IT underscore test, because a star I have used, so all the data has come from the IT underscore table into this, right? F8, so many breakpoint is there, that's why. Okay, and suppose if you want to choose only the mtart, so that also you can choose it over here. Press F8 and press F8 and again press F6 and IT underscore test, and we can see the 103 records is coming, right? You can see only the material type is coming. So you can put the select query on internal table as well. Okay, here as alias I don't think so it should be mandatory. It is mandatory because it's not working without alias. So you have to give the alias for a internal table which is already there. So you can give any, alias temp or something like that, anything temporary table, and it will work. We are still having some college function. Okay, uh, we are going to do some more, like, you know, suppose if you have to check some existence check, right? So directly on the select query itself you can check the existence. Earlier what we used to do, you know, for checking the existence, you know, uh, variant 11, and here, you know, uh, select, we used to put the select query. Suppose if you have to check some material existence, okay, suppose parameters I'm having p underscore matnr type matnr, so we will use to select up to one row or single, whatever, select up to one rows, select a matner up to one rows from Mara into table, right? Table is not required because up to one row is there, so work area directly we can use, right, into at the rate data wa where matnr equals to p underscore matnr, right? And if it is successful, and if it is successful, if psi sub r c equals 0, and if, then we are just going to tell that yes, this material number is present. We are going to tell that yes, right, yes, this material p underscore matnr, right, is present, correct? We are going to tell like this, that yes, this is present. Okay, full stop. Check the syntax, and some error is there. Okay, you can see that it is telling it is not escaped, it is telling host variable is not escaped, so you have to give that the rate. Check now, and you can see there is only one error now. It is telling because I have used over here up to one dose, so we must have to use the what, end select. You must have to use the end select, or else I will have to give the select single. If we're going to use the select single, end select is not required, or else you'll have to give the end select. Okay, because up to one dose is there. Check, activate, and suppose some material, I'm just going to select some material over here. This material may be 149. Press F8 and F8. It will give size of RC0, right? Press F8. Yes, this material 149 is present, right? It is telling, the system is telling yes, this material 149 is present. Okay, come once again over here. So now the same thing, what you can do now, it's very easy now to check that you don't have to do, you know, this much, all these things, and this parameter, means parameter, if you have to take the variable from selection screen, of course it will be required, but you know, it's like that. You can write select material, uh, instead of material you can directly write at the rate of abap true, okay, into at the rate data lv exist, like that. You can from Mara, so into here also can be written, and here also it can be written, anywhere you can write into from Mara select abap underscore true into at the rate lv underscore exist from Mara where matner equal to, so like that you can do. Okay, so if here now, like instead of if size of rc equal to 0, you know, like here what we used to do, if size of r is equal to 0, then we used to do data lv underscore exist, and we can set the flag, right? In the earlier case, abap equal to true, right? And this lv underscore exist you can use further in your program. Here you don't have to do this high size of r is equal to 0 and all, right? If it will be present, this flag will be set. Okay, this flag, let me give this flag 1, and here this is normal flag. Activate this one, activate, and I will give the breakpoint over here so that I can show you in debugging. Put the breakpoint, activate this one, activate, put once again over here breakpoint, press F8 and give the value 149, and here this query already executed because my control is here. Size of RC is 0, that means that particular material is going to be exist, and here my flag is set, and this lv underscore exist I can use in some another in later in my program. Now here this at the rate abap row, this will also do the same thing as it is doing over here, but I don't have to do this extra thing. Okay, press F6 and you can see that, you know, this lv underscore exist one is also going to be set x without doing this extra coding. So this is the beauty of new OpenSQL, and so powerful, beautiful, powerful, so many things it is having, you know. That's why it is in so much demand, you know. So it's a competitor of, even, you know, you can tell the competitor of CDS and new OpenSQL, both is competitor of each other. Whatever the functionality is there in the CDS, all the functionality here in available in new OpenSQL. We will see in the CDS what, in what way, like CDS is why so powerful, you know. But on the other hand, if we're going to do the program in this ABAP, you know, you can directly use the OpenSQL, right? No need of creating the CDS and all. CDS comes into the picture when you are having a lot of reusability kind of things. When you have to develop in the Fury application, you have to use that particular artifact in BA or BW, then you can go and create the CDS. In that case, CDS becomes more powerful because CDS gives you all the functionality of this new OpenSQL. Whatever you can do in this new OpenSQL, everything you can do in the CDS. That's the power of CDS, you know. So these two things is now very, you know, in demand. Some more we are having variant 11 we will see tomorrow. College function we are having, or then after we'll go for the new syntax. Okay, this whatever we have seen today, this is the new OpenSQL syntax. Okay, tomorrow we'll see one college function, and then we will go for the new syntax in ABAP adopted from 7.40 in form of stable expression, value expression, constructor expression, right? Like in runtime, how we can declare the internal table. Earlier we used to use append statement to create the internal table. Now with the help of value expression, how we can create the internal table, right? We don't have to write the append statement and all. So there are many things in that also, late expression, switch expression, right? So those are the things which we are having. Tomorrow we are going to see in detail, right? Concatenation also you can do in this OpenSQL. Tomorrow we will see that remaining part, and, you know, let's stop here today itself. Please go through these videos, try to do some practice
Uh,
makes them.
can you
Yeah,
please
please.
share this code?
Yeah, I
All
will
this
share
variant.
this. Yeah, I will
Yeah,
share this
thank
code, and as well, you know, what I will do that. Uh, okay, some question is here. Just let me read. Can we use aggregation function in joins? In joins, I am not clear with this question actually. Means aggregation function in join means what? Means, do you want to tell like this? Let me come to the join. Suppose this is inner join. Do you want to, suppose if we are having ntgew, for example, ntgew, and here let us suppose we are having the sum, right? So, or sum Mara NTGW, something like that. Are you telling, Shiva? Is it you are talking about this? Hello, I think he's not there.
Hello.
Yeah, Shiva, are you talking about this?
I didn't no, actually, one doubt is there. When we do sum, you told we
Mhm.
should not use matner. In case if we want to display matner also in output, how to do?
Okay, in case if you want to display the matner, you can use the matner in that case. You can use, but you
Okay.
will not be, see, you can use the matner, but what the system will do, material number wise, it will give the aggregation, right? It will
Okay.
give,
Okay. Yeah.
if you are getting my point. If we're going to use the matner over here, Mara matner, then material number wise, it will give you the sum, right?
Okay.
Material
Okay.
number wise, so for, because in Mara there is only one material, unique material, right? Each material is
Okay.
unique. So material wise
Okay.
sum, if we are going to get, that means it is same as material wise NTGW, single value or some value, there is no meaning in that scenario, right?
Okay. Then I think we need to write other query
No,
for
no, no, no,
matner.
no, see, just you try to do, see, if you are going to do like this now, here if we are going to use this one, material number wise sum you will get, just to understand like this, material number wise sum you
That I
will get, that's
understood.
yeah,
In case if
yes.
we want some with material type, and I want to display material also, we need to first we need to do some with material type, and we need to write one more query for matner to display, or not required.
uh, I'm not getting your question actually, what you were trying to ask. Just a second, just a second. See, this is my query over here. I'm going to remove all these things from here. You just tell me what you are trying to do.
My query is
Just you tell me.
I want to do
Yeah,
some with
yeah,
material type, and
yeah.
I want to
Here,
display matner to do
yeah,
in same
here,
query.
yeah, here Mara Matner is there. Here you want to display NTGW, right? Net weight, correct?
Yeah.
And then what you want me to do? Sum you want me to display, right? Sum
Yes.
Mara.
My query is I want
uh,
to do some with material type, and I want to display matner also in output.
Sum also if you want to, yes, that's right. You can just use this one. Sum this material type, and sum also if you want to display. So display like this. As if you want, you can give this alias is required because you are using the aggregate function. So total sum from Mara into table at the rate data it underscore tab. Okay, that's it. Check the syntax. Some error is there. Select Mara Matner. Okay, group by clause you have to give, right? Because this is the some aggregate function, right? So come over here and give the group by M18 M18R. That's it. Check the syntax now. It is fine. Active. So like that you can display and give this CL demo output. If you want to see the output, CL demo output display data shift, and for this value you have to just give this it underscore tab. That's it. This much only you'll have to do, and your output will be ready now. Okay, I'm just going to comment all these things. Now it is not required for me. Activate this one, press F8, and you can see the material number wise total sum you are getting. For each material, the total sum you are getting, right? For each material. So for
Yeah.
each material, total sum is equal to the for each material net weight only. Okay, got the point? Any other
Yeah.
question? Any other question? If anyone is having any other question, please feel free to ask. Okay, I think there is no question. We can stop the session over here itself, and I'm going to stop the recording now. Let's